Blackwell in the ring. Let's turn it over to John Vina for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, your fifth bout of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds at a catch weight of 110 pounds. This bout is proudly sponsored to you by CW Hemp, the world's most trusted hemp extract. And your referee is Allison. Introducing, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black and entering the cage for the first time. She is representing Triumph MMA. Please welcome Selima. And her opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the flowered shirt and entering the cage for the second time. Representing Triforce MMA, please welcome Allison Blackwell.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our fifth fight of the evening. Linda Selima against Allison Blackwell. We're underway.
Linda's looking a lot more stiff. She looked like she was coming into clinch right off the bat.
Something just fell out of Linda's mouth or her eye, whether it was a contact, and Allison just told her that it did.
Oh, why are girls so much sweeter when it comes to this stuff?
Alan Law just stepped on it, so it's a contact, and it's right there.
Oh, that's gonna zap your confidence a little bit.
I don't know how you'd wear them in there. I mean,
I didn't think you could wear those when you're in there, but
I always did.
Yeah. Hey, Ben Henderson with the toothpick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was very strange, but hey, she's got one good eye, I guess. Hopefully. Yeah, Linda looking like she wants to clinch up, take her against the cage possibly, and take her down. But she's not really setting anything up. She's trying to grab a hold of her. Yeah, Linda's squinting a little bit.
Yeah, you'll notice the left eye, yep.
Yep, ref saw it.
He found it.
Jeez.
Never seen a fight get stopped for a contact once.
I was in one, actually in combat zone, and I had lost my contact and they stopped it, but I continued with it.
Do you want to take the other one out to like even the thing? Or?
Oh no, then you're blind.
Okay.
Everybody stopped. She lost an eyelash. No, I'm kidding.
But that's going to throw your equilibrium off, and it
certainly changes things. Yeah, I mean, you're basically trying to see out of one eye.
Oh my God.
And the way Lynn is squinting out of, I think it's a right eye, but the way she's squinting out of it, it looks like she probably got popped in that eye, and that's what made it fall out. She doesn't seem too comfortable with it,
Well,
though.
if Allison's smart, she'll try to punch her in the other eye. Just saying.
And I like what Linda's doing. She's going for the takedown now. Maybe she doesn't trust the stand-up, but she was kind of doing that from the beginning, though.
But she shouldn't trust the stand-up at this point because, again, her depth perception is going to be off.
Yeah, I mean, you can feel jiu-jitsu. You can't really feel punches to the face. It's a little bit different. Looks like Allison has a guillotine here. I'm not sure how deep it is. I can't see. It looks like she only has one arm in. Those are a lot harder to finish. It's not impossible, though. We've seen it happen.
It's also tough in full guard, right? But it's still possible.
It's tough, and I can also see one of the barometers to seeing it is if you can see the hairline. We can see Linda's hairline pretty well. It's actually popping out right now. So yeah, she's out.
I think I heard the sticks.
10 seconds, yep.
Well, they did waste a lot of time with the eye thing, so not a lot of action in this first round. I don't know, guys. Relatively uneventful in this first round.
Yeah, it's a tough round to score because, I mean, Linda got the takedown, but she got a takedown into being guillotined, so I'd still have to lean towards Linda just because of that, because the judges tend to weigh the takedowns a little bit more, but she was also getting hit a little bit in that first round, so I don't know. It's up for grabs.
Yeah, hopefully the second round gives us a little more idea of who to pick for this, because again, with the eye thing and them feeling each other out at the beginning, there wasn't a lot of activity, so hard to really judge except for that last, I don't know, minute, if that.
I know if I lost the contact, that'd be my way out of the fight immediately. I'd just be like, good, nope, I tried, I got in there, I'm out. Thank you guys for coming out.
If I was fighting at this day and age, I would purposely throw one out and go, guys, I can't do it. All right, here we go. Round 2 of this 3-round match. Linda Selima, Allison Blackwell. Cages are locked. We are underway.
Early clinch by Linda.
Yeah, Linda's got to keep it in close. I really think that eye is going to mess her up.
Good knee by Linda. Just looking for that trip. Linda likes that.
Yeah, I'd like to see her like flow together a couple takedowns though. Usually the one takedown attempt doesn't work. You need to do what's called chain wrestling, where you put one into another. Kind of like that a little bit.
Yeah, that was nice. Half guard.
Now, I don't expect to see a whole lot of ground and pound from Linda on top here. Just she seems pretty stiff. I'd expect her to be working towards a choke, especially where she's high up on the chest there. But I'd like to see a little bit more shoulder pressure from her. Oh, there we go. Prove her wrong.
I was just going to say, see, she heard you and she goes, screw him.
Yeah.
I'm beating the crap out of this girl. She called me fat. That's it. It's over.
Gets that arm free, should be able to do a little bit more ground and pound. There it is. There it is.
Are you guys talking inside her head right now? Is that what's going on? Let's try that again.
Linda trying to cut through there, but kind of just jumped off to the side. Allison's got one butterfly hook in, the other foot on the hip. It looks like she's going to try to work a sweep. Or she's popped up on her elbows. She's probably going to try to stand. Kind of weird to do that with the butterfly hook and the foot on the hip.
Should she be trying to shrimp out a little bit before she tries to standing up? Or?
If she's trying to stand, but if she's trying to use the cage to get herself up, kind of use her shoulders to walk her way up, she doesn't really need to, but yeah. She looks like she's mixing together 3 different stand-up techniques along with a sweep, so they're not going to really work together like that. You can try one and then go to the other, but if you're setting all 3 up at once, it's not going to work.
Something to notice, you'll notice that Linda's brought the fight to her corner now, and with the crowd that we've got here, and for the untrained eye, it's very difficult for her corner to get her to hear her Allison on the other side. So Linda's going to sit here, try to keep the fight here in her corner where she can get perfect instruction, where there's clarity there. We're inside 10 seconds.
A little more action this time, so a lot more to talk about. It was all groundwork, but Lewis, who do you think took advantage of that round?
Linda definitely took that round, but she's coming up. Well, she's trying to jump, but she looks like she's a little tired off that one. Jumping up, is trying to psych herself into not being tired. But she came out being really stiff. Probably had a lot of adrenaline.
Left eye Linda, we'll call her, seems to be handling herself pretty well. Hopefully she can finish it out in the 3rd round, because again, that first round is hard to decide what happened because not a lot happened till the end of it, but clearly I think we all agree that Linda took advantage of that round. Now, I got to ask you guys this question, and I don't want to get graphic, but watching the females fight can only make me think of one video that happened about a week or so ago.
2 girls, 1 cup.
to put it lightly, yes. Have you guys ever experienced that in a fight?
I have never needed to poop my pants in the middle of the fight. I've admittedly been very gassy when you're trying to refuel. I assume you're talking about that crappy fight last week.
I absolutely am.
I can't say I've ever experienced anything like that, but
hopefully you never do.
Yeah.
I for one have had to shit my pants before every single fight.
That's all right. Before is fine. During, not. All right, here we go. We're underway. Round 3 of this 3-round match.
Yep, Linda's driving her to the cage again, looking for that takedown. Looking to get a little bit more comfortable. She's going for the single leg, probably trying to run the pipe again, but she's got her jaw caught there. It doesn't look like it's under the chin, but if Allison can change her angle a little bit, she could be able to get that choke right up against the cage there, especially where Linda has nowhere to extend to loosen the pressure on her neck.
This looks tight,
Allison's
Mike. You have a
going
better
for
view
it.
for this. Can you
Oh,
see that?
man.
Yeah, I can see it now by leaning in.
Linda should be getting off to her left, trying to create an angle to alleviate some of the pressure, or using that left hand to go under the arm, go for an underhook, get actually Allison against the cage so that Allison can't extend backwards. That way she won't be able to finish that choke. She'll be able to even take her down if she wants. Now she's lost the choke, but she still has her hands clasped. I would like to see Linda popping her head up, trying to get out of there, because it's just not a safe position to be in. Even on top here, she's still in danger here. She's not really showing any posture, which she should be doing to try to break that grip of Allison.
Linda's trying to make some moves by punching, but I don't think it's really doing anything at this point.
Yeah, but Allison's just holding on. She's not creating angle. She's not trying to fish her arms in deeper to try to cut off that blood flow. Neither of them seem to be really doing a whole lot to advance either of their positions.
And Allison really needs to make some moves if she's going to complement that last round that Linda clearly took.
Yeah. And as I say that, Linda passes, or at least almost passes over one of the butterfly hooks. If she can get over that one, she should be mostly out of danger. I mean, you can still get guillotined from half guard, but it's going to be pretty rare. It's tough to create the same sort of torque from a half guard for Allison. So, yep. And there, if Linda can get over that other hook where she has, she should just try to kick back to pass it, and then she can go right into side control.
Almost all around, Linda. Oh my God!
Nice punches.
Linda is going all out.
Punches from Linda.
Yeah, Linda smells blood.
Linda's like, I'm not losing this one.
The crowd's going pretty wild right now.
Linda with some hard ground and pound right now.
Linda's landing blow after blow, but throws her leg open. It looks like Allison's thinking about a leg attack. Wow. Doesn't do anything about it.
Great end there.
You know what, guys? I might have questioned who was going to take that round until that last 30 seconds when Linda just dominated Allison.
That's that 10 seconds that I was telling you about that, your coach is going to tell you that for the last 10 seconds, leave it, let the judges see it. Let's show it all your heart here at the end. This is going to be a tough round to score because up until that point, Allison Blackwell was winning the fight. You got to look at it, whereas who's being offensive and who's being defensive. You don't get points for being defensive.
Right.
You get taken down and you get back up, there's no points awarded for getting back up because you were put in that position anyways. So fighting off that guillotine for as long as that she did, she doesn't earn points for that. Whereas Allison Blackwell does earn points because she's the one that applied it and then moved forward with other moves. And then here at the last, we'll say 20 seconds here, there was complete domination from Linda Selima. So it's going to be really interesting. Does that last 20 seconds override what happened for the rest of that round? Because that's really going to dictate who wins this fight because round 1 and round 2 were kind of split.
So do you think it's going to be a split decision or you think it's going to be unanimous?
I think it's going to be unanimous decision, but I think it comes down to, honestly, the last 20 seconds of that fight.
Yeah, I'm going with Linda.
Yeah, that was an impressive final 20 seconds. You guys said it a couple of times, actually. She took advantage of the end of that fight, gave it all she got, and Allison could barely defend it at that point. If that fight would have gone another 30 seconds, the ref might have called it.
and mind you guys, the judges here, they're seeing everything that's happening. They're hearing everything. They hear that there's 500 people here for Linda, you know? So that does kind of, as much as you don't as a judge want to say that it doesn't dictate how you're going to score that round, it does. You know, you're kind of hearing it, and you're like, oh, yeah, it's a good job, it's a good job. But
Like when the arms go up, right?
yeah, you see the arms at the end. They're both raising their arms. They're both saying that they won the fight. It does help.
All right, let's turn it over to John Vina for the official results.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear one more time for Linda Selima and Allison Blackwell. After 3 exciting rounds of action, we have a unanimous decision. Judge Borson sees the bout 29 to 28. All judges Cordero and Flanagan see the bout 30 to 27. For your winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, Linda Selima.
And there we have it, just as we called it. Linda Selima with her first win in her first ever MMA bout. Congratulations, Linda. That was a well-fought battle. Definitely an amazing fight.